In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up this Coleman Carlsbad 4-person dome tent, take it down, pack it up, and also how long it takes. Out of the box, I got this carry bag, the tent body, the rain fly, a foot mat, poles, and stakes in separate carry bags. To set up this Coleman Carlsbad 4-person tent, lay the tent body on the ground. This Carlsbad tent comes with these 4 poles. First, grab these 2 poles, which are slightly longer than the other 2 poles, and these are for the main body of the tent. Insert these 2 poles into the blue pole sleeves at the center of the tent, and this will form an X shape across the tent. After that, go to one corner of the tent and insert the end of that pole into the pin at the corner. Use the pin between the red fabric and not the other free pin, if there's one. At the back of the tent, there's only a pin between the red fabric and no free pin. Then go to the other end of that same pole, prop the tent up using the pole sleeve, and then secure the other end of that same pole into the pin at the corner as well. Do the exact same thing with the other pole as well. Then attach the pole clips. There are 2 pole clips for each side of each pole, so 8 pole clips altogether around the tent. After that, grab this next green pole. It's slightly shorter and it's for the screen room. Insert it into the blue pole sleeve at the front of the tent. Prop the pole up and secure each end of this pole into that free pin that I showed you just now. This is how the pin and ring should look like after you're done. The last pole, which has these black tips at both ends, is to be inserted down the center of the rain fly. To secure this rain fly pole, there's one tiny pocket here at one end, one Velcro strip near it, another Velcro strip here, and one more tiny pocket at the other end. Then drape the rain fly over the tent, and I find that it's easiest to do so by grabbing the rain fly pole. Position the rain fly pole horizontally over the tent, like so. To secure the rain fly, there are 4 extended tips around the rain fly, 2 black tips at the front and 2 green tips at the back, each of them with S-hooks to be secured to the 4 rings at the 4 corners of the tent. To check that the rain fly has been put on correctly, look for the blue Coleman logo at the back of the tent. There's also Velcro attachments along each pole to better align the rain fly, 2 on each side of each pole. After that, pull the tent out tight and stake it down with 4 stakes for the dome tent and another 2 stakes for the screen room. Also, guy out the entire tent with these 7 pre-attached guy lines, 4 at the front and another 3 at the back of the tent. Please help me smash that like button if this has been helpful. I really appreciate it. Altogether, it took me about 11 minutes to set up the entire Coleman Carlsbad 4-person dome tent, including the screen room on my own, and here's a full time lapse of it. Taking down the Coleman Carlsbad 4-person tent and screen room is just the opposite of the setup, and it took me about 10 minutes for the entire takedown and pack up. Speaking of pack up, here's how I normally do it. After cleaning, I usually fold the rain fly in half about 5 to 6 times until it looks small enough to fit back into the carry bag, then I fit it back in. As for the tent body, I usually fold it in half 1, 2, 3, 4 times until again it looks small enough to fit back into the carry bag lengthwise. Then I roll it up and gently squeeze the air out to get it as small as possible. Then I put it into the carry bag on top of the rain fly. Then I pack up all the poles and stakes into their separate carry bags as well and place them on top. After that, I grip the bag between my legs to squeeze it together while zipping it up. Everything usually fits back in perfectly, so I don't even have to rip this strip off to expand the bag. I'll leave 2 videos here for more info on this tent. One is a rain test on this Coleman Carlsbad 4-person dome tent plus screen room, and the other is a complete review. Thank you for watching, and I'll see ya in the next one.